So today we're going to listen to a band that I have actually heard of before. I haven't listened to their music, but I've heard the name Stereophonics before, because that's on my end of the millennium, so I should know it. I better know it. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Stereophonics, courtesy from our patron FD. I think it's FD, right? Thank you, FD. I appreciate your support, my friend. We're doing two tracks, Maybe Tomorrow and Dakota. I think they're both from the same album. I don't know if it's their debut or not, but I think it said it was just called Stereophonics. It's self-titled, I think. I don't know. Maybe I can look at it and see. But like I said, I've heard I've heard their name before, but like I've never listened to the music. Oh, this is the best of, so that's something different. See, they're both best ofs, but they've got different covers. Are they that good of a band? They've got two best ofs already? That's pretty crazy. So, let's go. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out our Patreon and PayPal. Help support the channel. That's the way to do it. All right. Maybe Tomorrow. Stereophonics. 3, 2, 1. Go.
I've been down and I'm wondering why these little black clouds keep walking around with me. It was time and I'd rather be high. Think of what me outside and about a rainbow smile, but they're free. They are free. So maybe tomorrow I'll find my way.
That guitar is excellent. Very slight, very light. I like it.
Tomorrow I'll find my way home.
And the keyboard's kind of like overlaying the notes. That's cool.
Being the upper side of down, being the inside of I, but we breathe. We breathe. I wanna breathe in an open mind. I wanna swim in the ocean. Wanna take my time for me. Tomorrow I'll find my way home. So maybe tomorrow I'll find my way home.
Oh, that is so cool. It's offbeat. That's so cool. That's so cool. I got a lot to say already, bro. How did I miss these guys? I hear that, bro. That one hits hard, bro. Damn. It's like a better version of the music I grew up on, the alternative rock. What a perfect ending, holy shit. It's way more emotionally true and way more instrumentally dense. Like alternative rock, basically. The stuff I grew up on. That's crazy. Dakota. One of my best friends growing up. Wherever you're at, bro, I miss you. It's been fucking like 20 years now, probably. It's crazy. This one's nostalgic already, man. Damn. FD, where do you find these fuckers? God damn. That snare is perfect. Both of these are like, they're 10 out of 10 easily. That's crazy. There's so much more variety to this than like the other, their contemporaries from this time period. That is so damn good.
Coffee and juice.
Cheers.
Remember anew.
Vitamin water.
What happened to you? I wonder if we'll meet again. Talk about life since then. Talk about why did it end. It made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. The one.
Damn.
Made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. The one. I don't know where we are going now. I don't know where we are going now. So take a look at me 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 now. Take a look at me now. So take a look at me now.
So much nuance in
Take a
this,
look
man.
at me
It's crazy.
now. So take a look at me now.
They use the synthesizers very, very well,
Look at me now.
unlike most bands.
Take a look at me now. So take a look at me now. So take a look at me now. So take a look at me now.
Man, this is gonna end up like the Stone Roses, bro, and it's just gonna like enter my daily playlist. Oh man, that was something. That was definitely something. So like I grew up in this era, and like I listened to music like this, but like a way more simplified version, if that makes sense. Like Finger 11 and like all those bands. I don't know if most of my audience will know about them. Maybe they will or not. It's more of a like a modern thing. Probably like 20 years ago now. There's like a Third Eye Blind and stuff like that preceded stuff like this, and like a couple other bands that kind of influenced the sound. And this has like almost an indie rock mixed with an alternative rock sound, but it's not pretentious or like it's not dribble. Like this is actually, it's very authentic. Like I said, it's deeply emotional. Like the second one especially is very nostalgic for high school days, college days, you know. You can just kind of tell from the lyrics, but also the instrumental, like it has like this melancholy to it, but it's still upbeat and happy because it's about memories that were upbeat and happy or something. Maybe they were sad too, you know, a lot of them were. But that's what I was thinking, like, as I was listening to that, I was like, man, if I had known what I know now, just about life in general and like how much those times mean and how much they matter, even though you hear that as a kid, but you don't think about it, you know what I mean? Like, you just sort of exist. You do your thing. Your mind's set on one thing or two things, you know what I mean? But when you're an adult, your mind's in, like, 50 different places, but it's not in the place that it should be. It's everywhere else, you know? And I wish I had known, like, to actually enjoy those times, and maybe I would have made some better decisions about my friends and maybe some better decisions about my own actions and such, you know? But you know, it made my life what it is today, for better or for worse, and you can't really do anything about it, you know. All you can affect is your future life. You can't really affect your past too much. In your head, I guess you can, you know. You can go worse or better, you know. You can realize that those memories were there for a reason, and you know, all that stuff happened for a reason, and like I said, it makes you into the person you are today. Or you look at it as like more of a victim, you know, like, man, I was the victim of my circumstances and my situations. But the whole time I was the one that put myself in most of those situations, so if I had to blame anybody, more than likely it'd be myself, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know? You just gotta go through pain in life so you can come out the other side and realize how good you had it before the pain, or during the pain even, you know. Sometimes when you get out of bad situations, it's even worse, you know, but eventually it gets better. It's just math, you know what I mean? There's either good or there's bad. So sometimes it's going to be good, sometimes it's going to be bad, sometimes it'll be in the middle. It's just how it works. But that second one, that's also like my friend Dakota. You know, he's the song's kind of named after him in a way. You know, for me, it's very nostalgic and it reminds me of my sensei. As I say, he taught me a lot of the stuff I sort of still practice today with my head and reality and such. He was very out there, you know, but he had a point with everything he said. And then he disappeared when I was like 17 or 18, maybe even earlier. And last I heard, he was in some like hippie commune in North Carolina, and that was like 15 years ago when I heard that. So I don't even know if he's alive, bro. Like I said, most of my friends I grew up with, they're all no longer with us. There's like one, but he was the one that I wasn't friends. He was like the least of my friends. He was my friend's brother. He's the older brother, you know. But he's still my boy, you know. He ended up with my ex-girlfriend, but I wouldn't even consider her a girlfriend. It was just a girl I talked to, I guess. But he ended up with her. I thought that's funny. But I miss them all, man. I miss them all so much. I looked at a picture recently from us in 9th grade. I was in 9th grade. They were in 10th grade, I think. But like we were all sitting on my couch in my living room. We all had like our American Eagle and Hollister hoodies on and stuff, because I was in high school in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, and it sucks, man. The one friend that is alive, he's off somewhere, if he's even alive. You know what I mean? It sucks, man. Time is a motherfucker. It really is. Like, one moment you're complete and you're whole, at least you feel that way, and then fast forward 15 years later, it's just like, wow, man, what happened? You know? But that's just life. But sorry, yeah, I get distracted. That second song is very nostalgic. The first one, that one had a deeply emotional message to it too. It almost was like a song about it could be, if I'll translate it as addiction, because that's just what I do. It's just like, maybe tomorrow I will get my shit together, but not today. Today I'm gonna enjoy it. This is my last day getting high, and then the whole time it's not your last day getting high. You go on for another decade. That's just, you get to that point where it's like, you're not even the same person anymore, like that stuff rules your life. Like, that's your full-time job. That's your master, as Metallica put it, the master of puppets. That's what cocaine is. That's what heroin is. It's just dictates what you do. You know what I mean? And you would never go on a trip anywhere because you don't know if you could score. So, you don't have money like that either. So you got to stick around. Like, I missed out on so many, like, just going on, like, vacations or traveling or trips, either with my family or my friends. And I never went, because I was like, I'll get my shit together tomorrow. It's all good, And then it just never happens. Sometimes you just got to do it today, But I love the synthesizer throughout in both songs. I think they used it very tastefully, and it was more of an accent than a highlight, you know what I mean? But it was still a highlight by being an accent. I thought that was really cool. It's got especially in the first one, the layered guitars and the keyboard riff. I thought that was really cool. And the vocals, they're I don't know if are they British? I'm guessing they're British. He kind of had like a British tone to them, but I could be wrong. He is singing, so I don't know. And then the second one, I think my favorite thing instrumentally from that, I don't know if it would be the guitar. I don't know. I was kind of wrapped up in the lyrics and just like the whole atmosphere of the song. They did that one very well. And I would love to hear more from them. I saw there was like 2 music videos for this, and like I tried one of them, and obviously it's blocked. Like, there's literally the internet, it's like becoming like locked down now, or like they just block everything, and that's just it. You can't do anything about it. You can file an appeal, and then you have to wait 48 hours, and then it's like a week. And to get the video unblocked, it's 48 hours, and then you have to wait a week for the appeal to go through to like actually like keep it up. And they've been like really on. I don't know if they use like computers for it now, like AI or something, to like just like monitor their appeals and stuff like that. Because I think it's supposed to, you have to have a person do it, but who knows these days, and they just to give you a copyright strike and send you on your way for your troubles, I've been doing this for years, and it's like I've never seen it this bad. Like, literally, the audio is fine for the most part, but that if you go anywhere near a video, it's just like instantly blocked, And I know there's probably like filters and stuff I could put over it and everything, but I don't like doing that because I don't like interfering with other people's art. But that's funny is they don't interfere with the ones that like completely chop their video up and block it, and that's how the artist wanted it to be seen. You know what I mean? And the ones that are actually displaying it as the artist intended, they're like, nah, fuck him. That's just how it works, man. That's just how it works. So it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thank you as always, FD. Seriously, that was a great pick. I would love to hear more from them, and those 2 were going on my playlist I listen to every day, because that was... Actually, I don't know about the second one, because that one was actually kind of emotional for me. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't cry anymore on camera, so I wanted to, though, because, man, it's... Like I said, I just saw that picture of my friends the other day. I was like, wow, it's been years since I've seen this. And it's been even longer since I've seen them. It sucks. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Sorry for yapping. Bye-bye.